sub-1 ERA and struck out close to 200. There's a foul ball. Behind. Smith striking out 2 batters in the first inning, so the strikeout number is up to 197 on the year. 0-2 here to Bree Phillips. The 0-2 pitch is hit out in foul territory, left field side, and going to drift out of play. Charlie Wilson gave chase in foul territory. Just went over the fence out there. 0-2 count to Bree Phillips. A little step out, take a couple of practice swings before stepping back in. Base is empty, just underway in the top of the second inning. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Didn't offer at a fastball above the zone. And it moves the count to a ball and 2 strikes. Vilonia went down in order in the first inning. Now Phillips will step out again and take a couple of swings. Here comes the 1-2 pitch on the way. The 1-2 is hit out to medium depth left field. And coming in to make the grab is Charlie Wilson. Had to run a few steps in to make the grab for the fly out to left. And there's one gone in the top half of the second. As Emma Soul, the first baseman, is due up next for Vilonia. Soul in that game against North Little Rock went 1 for 2 with a couple of RBIs. That's it out to shallow left field over the head of the Blazer shortstop, Racy Talley. Talley was trying to drift back and make a leaping effort, but just over her outstretched arm for a base hit. And Vilonia has a base runner aboard with 1 gone in the second. McLaughlin will stand in here and foul one off behind home plate. McLaughlin went 0 for 3 in that regular season for that one. Stands in here with a runner on and 1 gone in the top of the second. Next offering from Riley Smith on the way. That is hit in foul territory. And drops in foul ground. Lacey French at first got a late read on it. Tried to step back and range out the right arm to make the grab, but just fell out of her reach. Drops harmlessly for strike 2. We're ready with the 0-2 pitch, and the 0-2 pitch is popped up. Chase one above the zone and foul territory. It is Marley Greedo that makes the grab. Go P5 for Lanaya McLaughlin. And Gracie Barnett, the right fielder, the next up for Vilonia. McLaughlin chasing a fastball that was letter high there. And records out number 2. First pitch to McLaughlin. Already on a fastball offer. Moves the count to 0-1. And the right fielder is the 4th batter of the inning for Vilonia. Chases one, letter high, comes up empty, 0-2. Riley Smith, after surrendering a 1-out single, get out of the inning. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Here comes the pitch. And the 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed. The 3rd strikeout of the game for Riley Smith on the mound. And that does it for the top half of the second inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors in the top of the second. We go to the bottom of the second. Valley View due up with no score after this 1-minute timeout of the Ticket Radio Network.
For over a decade, the Arkansas Children's Hospital Jonesboro Clinic has served pediatric patients with specialty healthcare needs ranging from hearing loss to heart disease. Their doctors, nurses, and pediatric specialists, combined with state-of-the-art telemedicine options, means patients get the nationally ranked care Arkansas Children's Hospital is known for without driving to Little Rock. Bringing care close to your home to give kids more time to be kids is the Arkansas Children's commitment. Visit archildrens.org/NEA.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
To the bottom of the second we go. Bottom of the second is brought to you by Focus Bank, delivering experience, service, and technology since 1931. Visit focusbank.com. For Valley View, they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up in the order. In the bottom of the second inning, mentioned it earlier, but Valley View baseball able to move on today with a run roll 12-2 victory over BB. They'll take on Russellville, who defeated Sheridan 12-6 today. That comes up tomorrow at 12 o'clock. You're on the Ticket Radio Network. If Valley View can get a win this afternoon, they would play Greenwood tomorrow at 2:30 here on the Ticket. First pitch to Ellie Duncan, the DP. A late swing for strike one. 1 goes the count to Ellie Dawson as the next pitch misses inside for a ball. Dawson, a .311 hitter on the year. 19 hits and 14 runs batted in. On base percentage right around .370 as well. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the pitch from Rowan on the way. And this is high just above the belt for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to DP Ellie Dawson. Will be followed by Marley Greeno and Lacey French in the 2-1 offering on the way. The 2-1 pitch is fouled back. Evens a count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Valley View in the first inning and a leadoff single from Ashlyn Beal. Then a pop-up and a couple of ground outs to the inning for Valley View. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to Ellie Dawson. And Dawson lays off of a fastball to run the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. To Ellie Dawson. Here comes the full count pitch. It's hit back up the middle, off the glove of the pitcher. Throw to first is not in time. And Dawson, an infield single, went off the glove of Lindley Rowan on the mound. Charging effort by Emily Stout at short. Throw was not in time to first as Dawson was able to beat it out by a step. And back-to-back innings for Valley View as a leadoff base runner. Marley Greeno, the third baseman, will be due up next. First pitch to Greeno misses high. Greeno, a .240 hitter on the year. 19 runs, 16 runs batted in. Has 3 extra base hits. He's drawn 10 walks on the season as well. Chases one above the zone, evens the count up with the ball and a strike. Dawson standing on first after the infield single. Next offering from Lindley Rowan on the mound, but it misses high. Throw back over to first, and a close play, but Dawson able to get back on the bag at first. 2 balls and a strike. The count to Marley Greeno. Greeno will step out and adjust the batting gloves ahead of the 2-1 pitch. Rowan comes set. The 2-1 pitch is hit foul. Just a little bit behind on that to foul it off. Left field side. And out of play. Keeps the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes to 240 hitter Marley Greeno. Rowan comes set. Pitch misses. Took a bounce in the turf before getting to home plate, so the count runs full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ready with the full count offering. Here comes, and the 3-2 pitch is fouled back, and will get out of play behind home plate. In battle here for Marley Greeno. She'll face another full count of 3-2. Rowan looks on, fires the 3-2 pitch. The 3-2 pitch is lifted out to left center field. And playable out there in left field for Olivia Cates. And that is out number 1 in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Now, Lacey French, the first baseman, will stand in next for Valley View. French, a 206 hitter on the year. 12 runs driven in. First pitch to French. That's hit to right field. Gets down for a base hit. It's a single for French. Rounding second, headed for third. The throw in is in time. Ellie Dawson was trying to catch Vilonia napping, but the throw was in time. Grace Barnett was a little bit late to throw it in from right field, but made a perfect throw on the line to Bree Phillips at third. And Ellie Dawson gets thrown out of the base paths, and Valley View down to their final out of the inning now. Lacey French at first. It'll be Charlie Wilson, the left fielder, due up next for Valley View. First. The fence behind home plate allows Lacey French to advance to second base off the wild pitch. Wilson, 79 hitter on the year, swing and a miss on a fastball above the zone. Evens the count of the ball and a strike. Comes the 1-1 offering from Rowan, and misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Count to Charlie Wilson. Next offering misses high, moves the count to 3-1. Wilson has drawn 6 walks on the season. He's worked to a hitter's count of 3 balls and a strike. As now we'll see McLaughlin go out to the mound, and field will gather in. This meeting on the mound is Meeting in the Circle, brought to you by Arkansas State University. Find your place in the pack. Visit astate.edu to learn more. Three balls and a strike. The count to Charlie Wilson. Here comes the 3-1 offering. Misses high. Wilson draws the walk. The first walk of the game for Valley View. And now the Blazers have something brewing with 2 gone in the inning. Runners on first and second. And Amara Wright, the right fielder, up next for Valley View. First offering to Wright is in there for strike 1. Wright, a 267 hitter. On base right around 400. Drawn 9 walks on the year. Next pitch, big swing and a miss. On a breaking ball there, moves the count to 0-2. Two-out single. 1-out single Then a 2-out walk for Valley View, who's got runners at first and second. The 0-2 pitch is hit back up the middle. Trouble fielding it at short, and everyone's going to be safe. It'll go as an E6, and Amara Wright will be standing at first. The bases are loaded. French at third, Wilson at second, Wright at first. And we go back to the top part of the lineup, where Ashlyn Beal will stand in. Beal had a single to lead the game off in the first inning. 382 hitter. Ashlyn Beal. First pitch to Beal on the way, and this is outside for a ball. A breaking ball there, and a miss. Outside for ball one. Bottom of the second, no score. Valley View and Vilonia, but Valley View has the bases loaded with 2 gone. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, and the thing's in there for a strike. Now throw over to first, and Samara Wright nearly didn't get back in time. So we know the count to Ashlyn Beal. Pitch from Rowan on the way. Bill will hit that into center field. That's going to drop for a base hit, and it's going to clear the bases. Beal rounding second, headed for third, and Valley View leads 3-0 in the bottom of the second. A diving effort by Porterfield to try and save the runs from coming across. The ball bounced in front of her on the dive and then kicked behind her. And by the time she got back up to field it in, Ashlyn Beal standing on third with an RBI triple now. Pop-up in outs. The shallow part of the outfield that's going to be caught, but the damage is done for Valley View in the bottom of the second inning. They get 3 across thanks to an Ashlyn Beal base hit. We go to the third inning. Our score, Valley View 3 and Vilonia 0. Back after a 1-minute timeout on the Ticket Radio Network.
Hey, dude, you won't believe it. We sold our house and we made a fortune.
No way. How'd you find out it was worth that much?
We used this awesome website, arhomevalue.com. It was a game changer. It's brought to you by Dustin White Realty. They know their stuff. Plus, arhomevalue.com is quick and easy to use. Don't miss out on getting top dollar for your home. Go to arhomevalue.com today. Brought to you by Dustin White Realty. Top dollar for your home sale is just a click away. arhomevalue.com.
The name Glenn is same in our Northeast Arkansas, South Missouri. Everybody relates that to the car business. But we've been in this business a long time. Our family's in it, our boys are in it, and our grandkids come along.
Our philosophy is real simple. We have the best customers in the world. They come and do business with us when they can go anywhere in the world and spend their money. If something breaks, we handle it for them.
We want to see our kids and grandkids continue this thing, and it looks like that's going to happen. The family's important to us, and people in our communities, they know that.
The top of the third inning we go. Top of the third brought to you by Jonesboro Sports Cards and Memorabilia at 424 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Every sports fan's dream comes to life. Foul ball right side. Leadoff hitter Gracie Reed. It'll go 8-9-1 for Vilonia in the top of the third. Valley View getting 3 across with a 2 outs. From Ashlyn Beal that drove in the 3 runs. The 0-1 pitch misses high to Gracie Reed. Evens count of the ball and a strike. Valley View sent 7 players up to bat in the bottom of the second inning. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled back. Off the top part of the chain link fence behind home. Here's the count to a ball and 2 strikes to Gracie Reed. Reed, the starting second baseman in that regular season finale against North Little Rock. Went 0 for 4 on the day. 1-2 pitch misses high and outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Gracie Reed. Last inning, Riley Smith allowed a single, but then sit down the next two. There's a 2-2 pitch that's popped up in foul territory. And Lacey French, the first baseman, will come over to record the first out of the inning. It goes P3. There's one gone in the top of the third. As Olivia Cates, the left fielder, at the end of the inning, left fielder will stand in for Vilonia. One gone here in the top of the third. First pitch to Cates is in there for strike one. Off the outside portion of the zone for strike one. Smith has only allowed the one single this afternoon. Otherwise, has been dominant on the mound for Valley View as the 0-1 pitch is slapped foul and out of play. 0-2. Smith has already struck out 3 in the ball game. No balls, 2 strikes. The count to Olivia Cates. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and the 0-2 pitch is popped up third base side, and making the play at third is Marley Greeno for out number 2 in the top of the third. 2 gone as we go back to the top part of the lineup. Nita Porterfield, the center fielder, standing up. Porterfield was one of 2 Vilonia batters that struck out in the first inning. Gets that out to left field. Sliding in to try and make the grab in left was Charlie Wilson, and a kick off her glove. And Vilonia with another base runner as Nita Porterfield will reach with 2-out single. So a runner on first for Emily Stout, the shortstop. Stout lined down in her first plate appearance. First pitch from Riley Smith, and it misses high for a ball. Valley View in the royal blue uniforms, sleeves in white. Valley View across the chest in white, trimmed in yellow. Same for the numbers on the bottom right of the jersey. Royal blue pants with a gold stripe. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, and it misses low. Vilonia in the white uniforms. Town across the chest in white. In the middle of a red stripe. Red stripe along the bottom of the sleeves. The black pants for Vilonia. 2 balls, no strikes. The count to Stout. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit softly and foul. 2 balls and a strike goes the count to the shortstop, Emily Stout. 3-0, Valley View leads here in the top of the third from our NEA Baptist broadcast position here at Harrison. NEA Baptist is healthcare for the next century. Here comes the 2-1 pitch, and the 2-1 pitch is hit foul. That will drift out of play over near the baseball field. There's a softball field directly behind this one, and a baseball field to the right of it. Another baseball field behind and kind of to the left. All 4 games being played at the same complex. There's a 2-2 pitch that is swung on and missed. Got the chase on a 2-2 fastball above the zone to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors at the top of the third inning. We go to the bottom of the third. Our score, Valley View 3, Vilonia 0. Back after a 1-minute timeout of the Ticket Radio Network.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we've been a leader in ag lending for more than 75 years. Whether you're in the market for an equipment loan, real estate financing, or funds to support operating expenses, our agri-lending experts can help. We work with farmers daily to find the best financing products and competitive rates. Our long-standing relationships and knowledge of the ag industry ensure we can offer the most personalized service available. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, growing your business is truly our business. Find your local ag lender at mebanking.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Mom, I can't get my homework to upload.
Dad, my video game is froze again.
Babe, is our internet down again? I'm missing the big game.
Honey, I'm trying to make this online payment, but it just keeps buffering.
Get your life up to speed with high-speed internet from Empower Broadband. Empower's reliable service brings high-speed internet to even the most remote areas of Northeast Arkansas. With Empower Broadband, you can stream your favorite movies, video chat with loved ones, work from home without interruptions, and so much more. Empower Broadband. Life up to speed. For more info, visit empowerbroadband.com.
This is KNEA K237FI 95.3 and K245CW 96.9 Jonesboro and KBRI Clarendon, the Ticket Radio Network.
And except for the bottom of the third, brought to you by JT White Hardware and Lumber, which has everything for the builders and do-it-yourselfers on East Parker Road in Jonesboro. First pitch to Kinsey Whitlock, misses inside for a ball. 3, 4, and 5 due up for Valley View in the inning as Whitlock works a 2-0 count. Whitlock had the bunt to advance Ashlyn Beal in the first inning, went 1-3 on the putouts. End of the count here. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch is hit to right field. Making the play in right is Grace Barnett. Barnett kind of lost it in midair and then had to leap over to the right once the ball kind of drifted away from her, but was able to make the grab for the outs. And there's one gone in the bottom of the third. Riley Smith stands in next for Valley View. First pitch to Smith, and it's in there, the top part of the zone for strike one. 2 balls and a strike to Smith, who went 1-3 on a ground ball out of the first inning. Smith, a .324 hitter on the year. 23 hits and 15 driven in. 0-1 offering to Smith, and it bounces before it gets to the plates for ball one, a ball and a strike. Only a team that has a team ERA of 4.68. Pitch misses high. Lindley Rowland has been their primary starting pitcher on the year. Her ERA around 4 as well. 2 balls and a strike to Riley Smith. Rowan comes with the 2-1 offering and misses high. 3-1 to Smith. The last 2 pitches have been number high and then letter high for Smith to offer at. Base is empty, 1 gone, bottom of the third. Valley View leads 3-0. Here comes the 3-1 pitch, and the 3-1 pitch is hit out to right field for a base hit. Riley Smith will go to first with a single. There's a runner aboard with 1 gone for the Blazers. Saw the second baseman, Gracie Reed, trying to leap to make the grab, but went over her glove into right for a base hit. Valley View has a 1-out base runner. Lindley Joe Thomas will be the courtesy runner for Riley Smith at first. And Ellie Dawson, the DP, stands in for the Blazers' day. Dawson reached on that infield single to lead off the second inning. First pitch is fouled back. 1 the count to VP Ellie Dawson. In the bottom of the third, Valley View leading 3-0 over Vilonia. Opening round of the 5A state tournament. Winner moves on to play at 2:30 tomorrow, taking on Greenwood. There's an 0-1 pitch that is going to be caught on the run. A great play on the mound by Lindley Rowan. Was hit at a tough angle, shallow down the third baseline. McLaughlin, the catcher, had flipped the mask off, but was late getting to it. Rowan on the run was able to make the grab for out number 2. Harley Greeno will stand in with 2 gone and the runner on first as the first pitch to Greeno is in there for strike 1 in the lower part of the zone. Greeno went L7 in her first plate appearance back in the second. She is the 4th batter of the inning for Valley View. Go back to last inning. Valley View scored all their runs with 2 outs, but there's a pop-up there, and that will end the inning as McLaughlin, the catcher, goes over to field the out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors at the bottom of the 3rd. Valley View still leads 3-0 as we go to the top of the 4th. This is the 5A state tournament on the Ticket Radio Network.
Valley View High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. But there's always one thing you can count on. We go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our community together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving certificate collection to you. Baird does it all for you.
Top of the 4th we go here in Harrison in the opening round of the 5A state tournament. This top of the 4th inning is brought to you by Central Baptist Church, where everyone is welcome and wanted. For locations and service times, visit centralbaptist.com. First pitch of the 4th inning is taken high for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. This misses outside for ball 2 here to Raylan Kelly. Kelly struck out of their first plate appearance. 3, 4, and 5 due up for Vilonia. They're in the top half of the 4th. 1-0 pitch in there for strike 1. 2-0 pitch, should say, in there for strike 1 to Kelly. 2 balls and a strike. Valley View leads 3-0 here in the top of the 4th inning from our NEA Baptist broadcast position here at Harrison. Big swing into this on an elevated fastball that came in letter high. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Vilonia DP Raylan Kelly. Here comes the 2-2 offering. That's hit out to center field, but a routine play out in center as Harley Allison takes 2 steps over to her left to record the out. There is 1 gone at the top of the 4th inning. Bree Phillips, the 3rd baseman, in next for Vilonia. Phillips flew out to left field in the 2nd inning. First pitch from Riley Smith, just missed low. It's a little bit below the knees there for ball 1. Smith been really good on the mound this afternoon. He's only surrendered 2 base hits in the game. Pitch is fouled back, evens the count at a ball and a strike. Bree Phillips. This is a Vilonia team that in a team batting average near 400 on the year, but Riley Smith has done a nice job holding them in check this afternoon. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, and the 1-1 is hit out to right field and going to drop for a base hit. Was drifting over to that foul line and right and just bounced in front of it. Was kind of hit in no man's land there. Saw Amara Ryan along with the 2nd baseman Mackenzie Whitlock both get a running effort to get to it, but just drops down for a base hit. Phillips with a single standing on first. The next pitch is hit out to left center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Emma Soul Hitting one out to the deep part of center. The throw into home, not in time. And Emma Soul with an RBI double that scores Bree Phillips all the way from first. Makes it a 3-1 ball game in the top of the fourth inning. Soul was able to square it up out to left center. Kicked off the wall out there in center. Nice job by Harley Allison to get to it. Made a good throw in. Wasn't going to be able to nab the runner at home. First pitch to Vilonia McLaughlin is a called strike, which is the outside corner of the zone for strike one. McLaughlin popped it up at her first plate appearance. 0-1 pitch right down the middle for strike number 2. McLaughlin thought about going around, held the bat back, and takes to make the count 0-2. Smith comes center, comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a chopper left side, throw onto the bag at first is in time. It'll go 6-3 on the putouts. Tally to French for out number 2 in the top of the fourth. And that'll bring up Grace Barnett, the right fielder. Barnett struck out of their first plate appearance in the second inning. Runner on second is Barnett well late on a bell-time fastball that comes up empty 0-1. On fly out, single, and then an RBI double from Emma Soul. 6-3 ground ball out of the top of the fourth inning. 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed again late. On the fastball, and it moves the count to 0-2. So the 0-1 pitch swung on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes the count to Grace Barnett. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Barnett late again. A 3-pitch strikeout. And Riley Smith gets out of the inning with another strikeout. But Vilonia gets a run to come across. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors at the top of the fourth inning. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Our score, Valley View 3, Vilonia 1. This is the 5A State Softball Tournament on the Ticket Radio Network.
Evolve Bank & Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank & Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Play It Again Sports wants to pay you money. Now that I have your attention, Play It Again Sports in Jonesboro wants to buy your used sports equipment. You heard me right. If you have something that's either outgrown or no longer being used, bring it to Play It Again Sports now. They're looking for youth and adult baseball and softball equipment, golf, weights and workout equipment, disc golf, you name it. Play It Again Sports can turn it into cash for you. Go by Play It Again Sports at the corner of Highland and Caraway in Jonesboro.
Bottom of the fourth here in Harrison. Bottom of the fourth is brought to you by Simmons Bank, earning trust, creating value, and building relationships. 3-1 Valley View in front of Vilonia. Blazers scoring 3 runs in the second inning, thanks to bases clearing RBI triple from Ashlyn Beal, the bases loaded. Valley View will have 7, 8, and 9 due up in the order here in the bottom of the fourth. Lacey French, the first baseman, the first to bat. First pitch to French. This is low and outside for ball 1. French singled in the second inning. It was one of those 3 runs that came across the score in the second. There's a foul ball. A soft play down the first baseline. French on the season, running just above 200. 12 RBIs and 14 hits. He's walked 7 times, drawn 7 walks on the year. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lacey French. She'll foul it off. third base side and out of play. Moves the count to 1-2 to the Valley View first baseman French. Ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch from Rowan, and the 1-2 pitch misses high and outside, just above belt high and outside. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Blazer first baseman. French was one of 4 straight Blazers to reach base safely in the second inning. Tough pitch to lay off there, but does on a fastball low and inside. Runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here to Lacey French. Full count pitch. French will move it out to left field, drifting in to make the grab. And left is Olivia Cates for out number 1. So it'll send up Charlie Wilson, the left fielder for Valley View. Wilson walked and came across to score in the second inning. Three to 1 Valley View with the lead. We play into the bottom of the 4th, the opening round of the 5A state tournament. First pitch to Charlie Wilson, a called strike on the outside corner. 1-1 to Wilson. They were right, the 9-hole hitter in the on-deck circle here. 0-1 pitch to Charlie Wilson on the way. Misses high. Helmet high and outside. Evens the count of the ball and a strike. Wilson, a 180 hitter on the season for Valley View. On base around 362. That's it out to center field. Drifting back is Porterfield. Gets a glove on it for out number 2 in the bottom of the 4th inning. So back-to-back fly ball outs for Valley View. They're down to their final out as Amira Wright, the right fielder, is due up. Wright in her first plate appearance reached on that E6. Hanging curveball right down the middle that Wright didn't offer at. Took something off of that curve, and Wright didn't offer. Hit that ground ball to short, and then trouble fielding in her first plate appearance. Will pop that one up to short, but this time it is caught for out number 3 in the bottom of the 4th. The Blazers go down in order in the bottom of the 4th inning. We go to the 5th. Our score, Valley View 3, Vilonia 1. Top of the 5th coming up after this. This is the 5A state tournament on the Ticket Radio Network.
Hello, this is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. If your system is over 10 years old and you've been paying for costly repairs, it may be time to replace. At Moore, we know replacing your HVAC system is a big investment and we can help. Did you know that we can replace your air conditioning system for less than the cost of your daily cup of coffee? Call Moore Air Conditioning today at 870-336-2023 or visit us at moreac.com. Some restrictions apply.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
You love your truck, and Plaza Tire Service is here to help you make it even better. We've got wheels, leveling kits, and of course, the area's largest selection of light truck tires. With ATs and mud tires up to 35s and bigger, Plaza Tire Service has you covered. The pros at Plaza Tire Service can help you select a great combination that will work with your truck. Plus, with our Plaza Tire Service card or no credit needed financing, your upgrades can be easy on your budget. So take your truck from stock to spectacular with Plaza Tire Service.
Top of the 5th inning is brought to you by J-Town's Grill. It's where the locals go. A proud supporter of local high school sports. It'll be 8, 9, and 1 due up for Vilonia at the top of the 5th inning. First pitch to Gracie Reed is strike 1. Taking a look at game recap. Powered by Stanley Woodard Law Firm. Expect results relief. All 870-932-2000. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count to Gracie Reed. Swinging strike number 2 there. For Valley View, the big difference in the game has been RBI triple from Ashlyn Beal in the second inning. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it misses low. Lacey French delivered with a single. Charlie Wilson a walk. Amira Wright Reach base off an error. There were 2 outs when Beal came to the plate, but one of the hits, RBI triple to clear the bases and put Valley View up at that point 3-0 as the 1-2 pitch misses high for ball 2. Blazers have gotten at least a base hit in 3 of the 4 innings of the game. Meanwhile, Vilonia scored their only run of the last inning as the 2-2 pitch is in there for strike 3 on the outside corner. And Reed goes down on strikes. Vilonia was sent down in order in the first inning, despite a 1-out single in the second. Didn't do anything there. Then a 2-out single by Porterfield in the third with an immediate strikeout from Emily Stout into the inning. But in the last inning, it was an RBI double from Emma Soul that got us to where we are right now at 3-1. There's a foul ball left side now to play. Lydia Cates, the left fielder, at the plate for Vilonia. Game recap brought to you by Stanley Woodard Law Firm. No balls, 1 strike. The count to the left fielder, Cates. Here comes the 0-1 offering. Cates fouls it back. Just a little bit out in front of that to foul it back behind home. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count. To the left fielder, Cates. Smith on the mound, delivers on the 0-2 offering, and it misses high and outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To the left fielder, Cates. Cates popped it up to Blazer third baseman Greeno in her first plate appearance. There's a ground ball up the middle, throw onto the first just in time. Cates was hustling down the line, but Mackenzie Whitlock able to make the throw to first in time. It goes 4-3 on the putout, and there's 2 gone at the top half of the 5th inning. There's Edith Porterfield, the center fielder, stand in next for Vilonia. Riley Smith continuing to be really good on the mound for Valley View this afternoon. Porterfield is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. First pitch to Porterfield in there for strike 1. Smith on the afternoon has struck out now 6 Vilonia batters. Balls, 1 strike. Count to Porterfield. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Porterfield will sky it up out into center field. Drifting in to make the grab on the run is Harley Allison for out number 3. And Riley Smith sends Vilonia down in order for the second time in the game. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Our score, Valley View 3, Vilonia 1. This is the 5A State Softball Tournament on the Ticket Radio Network.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, First Security puts all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Bank better. FSBank.com, member FDIC.
Hello, I'm estate planning and other law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising health care and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Bottom of the fifth here at Harrison, where Valley View leads 3-1. Valley View will have 2 and 3 due up in the lineup. Ashlyn Beal first to, and there's a ground ball left side. It was 6-3 on the putout of Ashlyn Beal. It was first pitch swinging, and that is out number 1 in the home half of the 5th. So it'll be Racy Talley, the shortstop, that will stand in next. Talley is 0 for 2 with a couple of pop-ups. hopped up in the first, hopped up in the second. Stands in here with one gone. First pitch to Talley there on the lower outside corner for strike one. At the start of the game, right at an hour ago at 5:30, it was overcast and a little bit windy. The sun has started to peek back out as the 0-1 pitch is hit out into shallow center field. Charging in to make the grab is Eda Porterfield for out number 2. Left fade on the fly out. The sun's starting to peek back out again in left field. Perfect evening for softball right now. 73 degrees. And not much of an issue. Great night for softball here in Harrison. Temperature on the turf brought to you by Poinsett Turfgrass Company. Anywhere, anytime, any season. Poinsett Turfgrass is harvesting and installing sod all year long. Visit PoinsetTurfgrass.com. Foul ball by Mackenzie Whitlock on the first pitch she sees. Whitlock 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Next pitch foul as well off the chain link fencing, top of the chain link fencing behind home plate. Whitlock with Ashlyn Beal on first in the first inning. Laid down a bunt. Did advance Beal to second. And with F9 in the third, there's a ground ball right side. Trouble fielding it at second. And off of an error, Mackenzie Whitlock will reach base. It'll go E4. Gracie Reed in the hole at second. Trying to field it off one bounce and just bobbled it around in her glove. And lost control of it to allow the Blazers to have a 2-out base runner. First pitch to Riley Smith in there for strike one. Been a pretty easy inning to that point for Lindley Rowan. First pitch swinging ground ball, and then you see Talley a couple of pitches into the at-bat to fly out. And a runner on the go, throw down to second. The throw gets away into the outfield. Going from second to third now. The throw not going to be in time. And Whitlock will go from second to third. So a stolen base by Whitlock, plus the error will allow Whitlock to go to third as well. And now the Blazers are set up with a runner at third with 2 gone. Count even, a ball and a strike to Riley Smith. Smith grounded out of the first, singled in the third. One Valley View with the lead. Here comes the pitch from Rowan, and the pitch is hopped up, drifting over just inside foul territory to make the grab is Emma Soul. And so the 2-out threat with the runner at third does not come to pass at the bottom of the 5th. In the bottom of the 5th, no runs, no hits, 1 error. We go to the 6th inning. Our score, Valley View 3 and Vilonia 1 here on the Ticket Radio Network.
Ship anything, anywhere at your #1 shipping source, Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
We are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations, and our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office, then FedEx, or all the way out to UPS terminal, and then get that international shipment to DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding, they come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
Top of the 6th inning here at Harrison. First pitch swinging for Emily Stout. Fouls it off behind home plate. Stout is 0 for 2 with a line out and a strikeout. Top of the 6th, Valley View leads 3-1. Next pitch is swung on and missed. Stout tried to pull the bat back, but was too far gone to do so. 0-2 goes the count. The Vilonia shortstop. 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up in the top of the 6th. Ready with the 0-2 offering. Here comes the pitch. And just missed. It didn't miss by much on that lower outside corner. Just missed for ball 1. 1-2 to Stout. Smith looks on, comes set with the 1-2 offering, and the 1-2 pitch misses high. Didn't get the chase. Letter high fastball. Evens the count at 2-2. Blazers lead 3-1 here in the top of the 6th. Pitch on the way. Here it comes, and it is hit out to right field. Where Mara Wright will make the grab for out number 1. So F9 for out number 1 in the top of the 6th. And it'll be Raylan Kelly, the DP, to stand in for Vilonia next. Kelly struck out in the first inning, and then flew out to center in the 4th. First pitch to Kelly, swung on and missed. Chased one above the zone for strike 1. And 1 the count to the Vilonia 3-hole hitter. Comes the 0-1 pitch. It's flat foul. Ripped out of play right field side. Kelly struck out of the first inning, then flew out to center in the 4th. The regular season finale was 4 for 4, led the team in RBIs, but hasn't been able to get past Riley Smith in the game today. 0-2 pitch misses a bit low for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Count to the DP Kelly. Smith looks on. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. It is popped up. And getting the glove on it is the Blazer shortstop, Racy Talley. Talley was right about even with the second base bag, which she, right about even with the bags at second and third, which she made the grab. So it goes P6 for Raylan Kelly. And there's 2 gone in the top of the 6th inning. Reed Phillips, third baseman, stands in next. Flew out to left in the 2nd, then singled in the 4th. First pitch to Phillips. This is just a bit outside the ball. So it's a ball and no strikes to the Vilonia third baseman, Phillips. Phillips steps in, takes a couple of swings out of the 1-0 offering. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, and the 1-0 pitch is fouled back. Will get out of play. Evens the count of the ball and a strike. Phillips off of that single in the 4th. Later came around to score. Provided the only run of the game for Vilonia. Scored from first on a double from Emma Soul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. In there for strike 2. Right at belt level for strike number 2. And Vilonia down to their final strike here at the top of the 6th. One-two pitch on the way. Here it comes, and it's hit foul. It's going to get out of play just beyond that third base dugouts, which is where Vilonia resides. Mentioned it earlier during the Valley View baseball game, but dugout setup's unique at all 4 fields, and that's none of the dugouts feature railings at all. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Phillips. Here comes the 1-2 offering. Just did hold back on chasing above the zone. Evens the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 gone in the top of the 6th inning. Smith ready with the offering. Here it comes. The 2-2 pitch is drilled out to center field, and that's going to drop for a base hit off the base of the wall in center. And it's a double for Bree Phillips. 2-out double for Phillips to put a runner in scoring position here in the top of the 6th inning. Not only a 2-out double, but a 2-out, 2-strike double for Bree Phillips. Now we'll see it in the Soul, who is 2 for 2 this afternoon. Drive home a run. Soul singled in the 2nd, then an RBI double in the 4th. Drive a run. There's a chopper to 3rd. Throw across to 1st is in time. And Valley View quickly gets out of the 2-out jam. It goes 5-3 on the putouts. And that does it for the top of the 6th inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors in the top of the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Our score, Valley View 3, Vilonia 1 here on the Ticket Radio Network.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner. With GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance. Since 1997, First Community Bank has understood the importance of community banking and the many roles we play in empowering our local communities. We were founded on the principle of putting community first. 25 years later, this still holds true because there's value in being part of a community. Each of our neighbors play an integral role. It's why we work really hard to support you. We are proud to continue serving you. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
To the bottom of the 6th we go from our NEA Baptist broadcast position here at Harrison in the opening round of the 5A state tournament. Valley View able to get out on the jam with a runner in scoring position. A 2-out double from Bree Phillips, but the very next pitch to Emma Soul was a ground ball out 5-3. Vilonia and head coach Kevin Sullivan were arguing that Lacey French had her foot off the first base bag whenever the throw came in, and that's why we held it here for a couple of seconds after the inning was over. They were arguing, but nothing came of it. The inning ended, and Valley View will have up 5, 6, and 7 in the bottom of the 6th. You can add on to a 3-1 lead. First pitch to Ellie Dawson, missed high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch, it's away. 2 balls and no strikes. Slow and inside to move it to 2-0. Dawson had that infield single in the 2nd. Then popped it up in the 3rd. 2-0 pitch is drilled but foul. Get out of play. Foul territory, left field side. 2 balls and a strike to Dawson. Blazers got all 3 runs in the 2nd inning. Since that point, only 1 base hit for Valley View as the 2-1 pitch hangs in there for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count. Rowan comes set in the circle. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And staying alive on 2-2 is Dawson. And go down and foul it off. First base side and out of play. Riley Smith, since that RBI triple from Ashley Beal that scored 3, Riley Smith is the only Blazer with a base hit as the 2-2 pitch misses high, runs the count forward, 3 balls and 2 strikes. She got that single in the third inning. And Valley View has had a base runner since Riley Smith. Kenzie Whitlock reaching on the error in the fifth and got all the way to third off of a stolen base and then a throwing error. New softball going to be issued on the mound here. 3 balls, 2 strikes is the count to DP Ellie Dawson. Here comes the full count pitch. Dawson stays alive and fouls it off again. Keeps the count full at 3-2. Good battle from Dawson. Foul ball, and a foul ball in the last 3 pitches. Here comes the 3-2. The 3-2 is squared up, hit out into left field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Rolls to the wall, but it's a double for Ellie Dawson. A leadoff double for Dawson, and Valley View a chance actually to get an insurance run here with nobody gone and the runner on second. As Marley Greeno, the third baseman, is due up next. Greeno in the game is 0 for 2 with a line out and a pop-up. First pitch to Greeno in there for strike 1. Greeno on the year, around a 240 hitter. 17 hits and 16 RBIs. Next pitch to Greeno is a curve that hangs in for strike 2. She doesn't offer at. No balls, 2 strikes to the third baseman Greeno. Rowan ready with the 0-2 offering. Here it comes. Trying to throw a chase pitch, but Greeno doesn't offer. Moves the count to a ball and 2 strikes, and a pitch that missed high and outside. One-two pitch to Greeno. Greeno will pop it up in the circle. It's Rowan that makes the grab for out number 1. He won on the pop-up. And Lacey French, the third baseman, will be due up next. Lacey French, the first baseman, should say, will be due up next for Valley View. French singled in the second, was one of the 3 runs that came across to score. Flew out to left in the fourth. First pitch to French, softly fouls it back and out of play. No one won the count to French. Charlie Wilson is due up next for the Blazers. Ready with the 0-1 offering. Here it comes. And he's in there for strike 2 for the breaking ball on the inside part of the zone. And it's 0-2 to Lacey French. Well, Rowan has worked back-to-back. 0-2 counts on the mound. 0-2 pitch is hit out into shallow left field. And charging in to make the grab is Emily Stout on the run. There are 2 gone in the home half of the 6th as Charlie Wilson, the left fielder, stands in next for Valley View. Ellie Dawson at second base after the leadoff double. See courtesy runner come in for Valley View. As Harley Allison will run for the Blazers here. So she'll come in for Ellie Dawson at second. Here's the first offering to Charlie Wilson. There is a ball hit foul, third base side. Well, that stayed fair. It was going to be trouble. Just a few feet foul of the third base bag. No balls and a strike to the left fielder, Charlie Wilson. Valley View looking to score that run from second, and they had an insurance run before the top of the 7th. Now the 0-1 pitch misses inside. Wilson stepped out of the way of it. One ball, one strike to the 1-1 pitch. Misses low, good block by the catcher, Anaya McLaughlin. Saved it from getting to the backstop and potentially advancing the runner. 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. He's below the zone for ball 3. Tried to set up low and outside and missed too far low. 3 balls and a strike down to Charlie Wilson. 3-1 pitch on the way. Wilson hits it out to right center, but leaping up to make the grab is the center fielder, Nita Porterfield. Fantastic defensive play out in center. Takes away what would have been a base hit to score a run. We go to the top of the 7th. Our score, Valley View 3 and Vilonia 1 on the Ticket Radio Network.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Find Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
The employees of Alexander's Machine Shop, Jimmy, Kim, Jordan, and Zachary Alexander, along with Tim, Ashley, Max, Emma, and Kate Hogger, all wish Jonesboro High School a very successful athletic season. Alexander Machine Shop is always there to answer any metal questions or problems that you may have. Come by the shop at 1201 East Johnson or call them at 935-6405. That's 935-6405. Go Golden Hurricane!
To the top of the 7th we go. Valley View looking to close out a first-round victory of the state tournament. We'll have to go through 6, 7, and 8 in the Vilonia lineup to do so. First pitch to McLaughlin. This is for ball 1. Riley Smith still continuing to work out there in the circle. There's a ground ball left side. Throw on the bag at first is in time, and there is one gone in the top of the 7th inning. Grace Barnett, the right fielder, the next to bat for Vilonia. Barnett is 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts in the 2nd and 4th innings. First offering from Riley Smith. It's a chase on a fastball above the zone for strike 1. At the Barton's post-game show coming up here in a couple of moments. Our JOSN player of the game. Go over some post-game numbers. Brought to you by Glen St. Motors. There's a swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch that was just below bell tie and outside the zone. 0-2 to Grace Barnett, the right fielder. 0-2 pitch on the way, and Barnett able to foul it back behind home. Lunge forward to foul it back and stay alive at 0-2. One gone here in the top of the 7th. Ground ball out. So the count 0-2 to Barnett. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed for a strikeout. A swinging strikeout of Vilonia down to their final out of the ball game. Seventh strikeout of the game for Riley Smith. Smith over the 200 strikeout mark on the year with 202, and Valley View and out away from moving on in the state tournament. First pitch to Gracie Reed is fouled back. balls and a strike is the count to Vilonia's second baseman. Three to one, Valley View leading in the bottom of the 7th inning with 2 gone. Reed 0 for 2, a pop-up and a strikeout of the afternoon. Working with an 0-1 count. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Riley Smith. Doesn't get a chase on a high fastball. Leaves the count of a ball and a strike to second baseman Gracie Reed. 1-1 pitch on the way. The 1-1 pitch is popped up. Ranging over to make the play is Mackenzie Whitlock for out number 3 to end the ball game. Valley View punches their ticket to the state quarterfinals of the matchup with the 1 seed out of the West, the Greenwood Bulldogs, tomorrow afternoon at 2:30. Our final score, Valley View 3, Vilonia 1. The Barton's postgame show after a 3-minute timeout here on the Ticket Radio Network.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
At Barton's, we see your commitment to making your project a success. From the pro up with the sun that doesn't quit until it goes down to the DIYer who faces each challenge head on, our seasoned store partners support you every step of the way. Since 1885, Barton's has been the backbone of local communities for every type of project. From new construction to home remodel, our dedicated team is here to empower your project with local delivery options and a variety of complimentary project services, including expert kitchen planning. Visit your hometown team today and build it better with Barton's.
No matter what the season, it's always a great time to go to Wings to Go. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's anything, the wings, the salads, the hamburgers, everything they have at Wings to Go is always flavorful and it's always ready. All that has to happen is you come down and enjoy them. Happy winging from Wings to Go.
When this is the sound of a waterfall in nature, there's no cause for concern. But when it's the sound of water gushing through your living room ceiling because a pipe burst inside the wall, there's reason to panic, unless you pick up the phone and call 1-800-SERVPRO. Only the cleanup and restoration specialists at ServPro can help make fire and water damage like it never even happened. So make the call to 1-800-SERVPRO at the first sign of water damage. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
Or call me, David Ellison, at 870-897-7888 or 870-934-0501 for your next fire or water cleanup.
Every person deserves respect, and that's what you're promised when you work with Stanley Woodard Law Firm. Bill Stanley and Jared Woodard are proud former lettermen at Arkansas State, and with over 45 years' experience, they've earned their reputation as hometown lawyers that get big city results. In fact, they've both been recognized in the National Trial Lawyers Association Top 100, whether it's personal injury, nursing home neglect, criminal defense, or civil litigation. Get respect, results, relief with Stanley Woodard Law Firm. Call 932-2000 and visit StanleyWoodard.com.
Welcome to the world of ITMs at Focus Bank. It's a drive-up without the tube. Speak with live interactive tellers, all from the convenience of a traditional ATM machine. Cash checks to the penny. Make deposits. And best of all, you get to select the denominations. Stop by and experience the convenience and friendly service of a live teller at our new ITM machines at Focus Bank. Focus Bank, delivering experience, service, and technology since 1931. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is KNEA K237FI 95.3 and K245CW 96.9 Jonesboro and KBRI Clarendon, the Ticket Radio Network.
Entering in on the Barton's postgame show, build it better with Barton's as Valley View wins it this afternoon 3-1 to punch their ticket to the state quarterfinals tomorrow afternoon here in Harrison. Take a look at some of the final numbers. We'll start first for Vilonia. Not much to report offensively because Riley Smith did a great job of the mound for Valley View this afternoon. All in all, just 5 base hits in the game for Vilonia, and Smith striking out 7 batters in the game as well. Nina Porterfield from the leadoff spot goes 1 for 3 with a single. Meanwhile, Emily Stout was 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Riley Kelly, the 3-0 hitter, 0 for 3 with a strikeout as well. Bree Phillips had the best day of any Vilonia player this afternoon with a single, a double, and a flyout. 2 for 3 in the game. Then Masoa with a single, a double, and a ground out right behind her in the lineup. Nia McLaughlin goes 0 for 3 with a couple of ground outs and a pop-up. Meanwhile, Grace Barnett goes 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Gracie Reed goes 0 for 3 with a strikeout. And then Olivia Cates went 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Lindley Rowan was on the mound and will be credited with the loss this afternoon. For Valley View, Ashlyn Beal had the big base hit of the game. Beal wound up going 2 for 3 this afternoon, a single in the first and then an RBI triple in the second inning that drove in all 3 of the runs that Valley View put on the board. Casey Talley 0 for 3 this afternoon. Meanwhile, Mackenzie Whitlock goes 0 for 3 but did reach on an error in the 5th and got all the way to 3rd. Riley Smith goes 1 for 3 with a single in the 3rd. Meanwhile, Ellie Dawson went 2 for 3 with a infield single and then a double in the 6th inning. Marley Greeno 0 for 3 on the afternoon, followed by Lacey French, who went 1 for 3 with a single in the game. Charlie Wilson 0 for 2 with a walk, came around to score off of that walk, as did French off her single. And Amara Wright was 0 for 2, but reached base on an E6 and came around to score off the error as Valley View hangs on to win 3-1. The winning pitcher is Riley Smith this afternoon. We're back to wrap things up. We'll name our Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Player of the Game. Take a look at what's ahead and put the finishing touches on the Martin's postgame show after a 3-minute timeout here on the Ticket Radio Network.
Welcome to the world of ITMs at Focus Bank. It's a drive-up without the tube. Speak with live interactive tellers, all from the convenience of a traditional ATM machine. Cash checks to the penny. Make deposits. And best of all, you get to select the denominations. Stop by and experience the convenience and friendly service of a live teller at our new ITM machines at Focus Bank. Focus Bank, delivering experience, service, and technology since 1931. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Today, the only way to get through the pain, trials, and uncertainty is to look to Jesus. We cannot grasp the infinite measure of God's love for us. At Central Baptist Church, everyone is welcomed and wanted. Each week, we join with Jesus in his mission to reach more people and lead them into a growing relationship with him. For more info, follow us on social media or visit us online at centralbaptist.com. See you Sunday.
Anywhere, anytime, any season. Poinsett Turfgrass Company grows the very best natural grass you can find anywhere. And they do it right here in Northeast Arkansas. Whether it's Tahoma 31 Bermuda, Palisades Zoysia, Northbridge Bermuda, or Tiffway 419 Bermuda, Poinsett Turfgrass can provide sod for your home, corporate office, sports field, or an entire golf course. And they harvest all year long. Poinsett Turfgrass, a family-owned company for over 20 years. Call 578-2391 for pickup and delivery. Visit their Facebook page and go to PoinsettTurfgrass.com.
At Vision Care Center of Northeast Arkansas, we know that great vision matters, both on the field and in the stands. The Glasses Shop at Vision Care Center features expert stylists and a broad selection of styles and frames. Plus, Vision Care Center offers diagnosis, treatment, and care for an assortment of eye conditions. Your road to excellent vision starts at Vision Care Center of Northeast Arkansas. Call 870-932-2211 to schedule an appointment today at any of our Jonesboro, Paragould, or Pocahontas locations.
Jonesboro Acoustical and Drywall is proud to be bringing you this week's state tournament action. They specialize in metal stud work, drywall, and acoustical ceilings for your home and especially your business. To make sure your home looks and sounds like a champ, let Jonesboro Acoustical and Drywall go to work. Give them a call, 932-6179. That's 932-6179. And at Jonesboro Acoustical and Drywall, they're big fans of high school sports and send their best wishes to all the area teams competing at the state tournament.
Wrapping things up on the Barton's postgame show. Those postgame numbers were brought to you by Glen Sane Motors with locations in Rector, Kennett, and Paragould. Visit glensane.com today. Final couple of things to do on the Barton's postgame show, one of which is to name our Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Player of the Game. J.O.S. Simmons been getting you back in the game for over 40 years. We'll get that to Ashlyn Bill, who drove in the 3 runs for Valley View in the second inning that proved to be the difference in the game as the Blazers win 3-1 this afternoon. Taking one final look at that state tournament scoreboard, brought to you by Andy's Frozen Custard, where Andy's famous strawberry shortcake sundae is back. Visit an Andy's near you to enjoy one today. All games in the opening round of the 5A state softball tournament have gone final, as the 1 seed out of the South, Sheridan, defeated Van Buren 8-1. Meanwhile, Maumelle, the 2 seed out of the Central, defeats the 3 seed out of the East, Searcy, 4-0. Greenwood, a 12-2 winner over Lake Hamilton. Greenwood, the top seed out of the 5A West. Meanwhile, the top seed out of the 5A East, Greene County Tech, takes down Sylvan Hills 8-2, and Greenbrier, the 2 seed out of the West, defeats Benton 8-5. And meanwhile, BB taking down Nettleton 5-1. BB, the 1 seed out of the Central, and Mountain Home with a upset over Arkansas. The 3 seed Mountain Home takes down the number 2 seed Arkansas 6-2. Taking a look at what lies ahead tomorrow. That's brought to you by Vision Care Center. And your road to excellent vision starts at Vision Care Center in Jonesboro, Paragould, and Pocahontas. The matchups for tomorrow are set at noon tomorrow. We've got number 1 out of the South, Sheridan, against number 2, Maumelle, and also the 1 seed out of the East, Greene County Tech, against the 2 seed out of the West, Greenbrier, at noon. The 2:30 games tomorrow are the number 1 seed out of the West, Greenwood, against 2 seed out of the East, Valley View, in a game you can hear right here on the Ticket Radio Network and watch inside the EAB Media app as well. We'll have pregame coverage at 2:15. The other 2:30 game is BB and Mountain Home. That's going to just about do it for us today on the opening round of the 5A state tournament. We'll have Valley View baseball in the state quarterfinals tomorrow morning at 11:45 with pregame coverage, first pitch at 12. And then right after that, Valley View softball in the state quarters as well. I want to thank Ryan James back in the studio producing, and everyone that's been a part of this one. I'm Kate Carlton saying so long, have a great night, and we will talk to you right back here from Harrison tomorrow.
High school
All right,
softball
man, thank you.
on the Ticket.